Hi, Dave Snyder here again. It's the 23rd night of January 2016, and in my last video, I was showing a different pattern in this, but I noticed this V in North America right here. See, this is where I say that impact was basically, you can see it right there. I mean, it's just white. They're not showing any detail of it. But I noticed this V right here, and you got to watch out for that V. Anytime you see that V in the weather, on anywhere, basically, I guess you're only going to see it in the weather. But you can see it in South America, right there. There's the same V, right there. Boom. V. Okay, so there's the V. Right here, I've lined it to the Hawaiian Island chain right here in the Pacific. And look at the center. Look at this part right here. Just take a look at that, would you? Oh, look at that. And then you see this hook up here. See the little hook at the end? Watch. Oh, look at that hook. Look at that. You see the Gulf of St. Lawrence right there in the little shadow there. And you see something in this little spot that could be that. Let's see, the Hawaiian Island is right up there, and there's nothing for that, which is kind of strange, but it's still, you can see this right here. That puts Mare Oriental impact like right there when it hit North America. This is part of that impact. There's many layers to it, though. I believe there are many layers to that impact, and it's not simple as saying that it happened right here in this spot, because I think this is also part of another layer of that same impact right here. This part, North America itself, central. I mean, there's many layers to that impact. For some reason, that's the way it is. I mean, like maybe it was an eruption, one layer created at a time, pushed aside or whatever. But you can confirm these things by looking up like things that, like native species or native flowers or whatever in California, that they only find them in California and Japan. There's a certain flower, I can't remember what it was, or a certain something. I think it's a flower. It was a flower or something. It's only in Japan and California. That's it. And then you can see like this curve. Look at this curve right here. That curve. Look at the way that kind of goes around Japan right there. Same. I'm just saying. Look at that right there in the center. That's something else. That right there looks like something to me, for sure. Same angle. That's the same, angle. Same degree of angle there. Oh, yeah, I see it. And it's got that little shape. Look at this little shape in the center. See this part here? Look. Something there. I'm just saying. Something there. And you could probably put a Tycho impact right here. Like the Tycho. Let me see if I got Tycho. I got Tycho saved somewhere. And you've seen me a lot. If you've watched my videos before, well, I haven't done it in a long time, I guess, so probably haven't seen it. Tycho. Let's see what we got here for Tycho. Had a good Tycho, dark one. Where'd that one go? That don't even look like Tycho right there. Well, let's just use it and see what it is. Alright, there it is. So you take Tycho, and Tycho's got that angle to it somewhere. Where is it? Right? Something like this or something. Right here, these two lines. It's got a similar angle. And you put that dot right there, and then you get the angle kind of going like that. That looks pretty good. You can see there's Tycho probably right there. They say Tycho's the last big impact on the moon or something like that, the most recent, the newest or whatever. That could be, but this stuff looks pretty much like got a similar pattern to me. Just needs to be turned a little bit like this, maybe, and then bring it, put that in the circle up a little bit. Oh yeah, I can see that totally. So you got a lot of different areas of the moon creating these impacting the same spot on the Earth as well. I've pointed that out before. I mean, like the same there's, I can see like the magnetic north or magnetic south or wherever the moon was hitting it. I think it's the north it likes to hit. That's why we got Santa Claus living in the North Pole and everything else. I mean, look at that. You can see this. Look at that right there. You can see that. I can. You just got to realize that they're not going to show it to you in high detail. Look at this angle right here. See this kind of angled pattern here? See that? And you see the same kind of angled pattern here. So where would that put Tycho as an impact? Right in the center of the Great Lakes. Look at that. Boom! And we know what's in the center of the Great Lakes. What do they call it? Like a basin of dolomite it was created by something that is like a layer that protects the salt mines below the lake, because it's got that like a wash bowl or whatever. It's got like this basin, it's shaped like a bowl, and it keeps the salt mines that are underneath the lake from the water from breaking through or something. You just got to watch the thing about the Great Lakes, how the Earth was made. They talk about it, and they actually show a picture of a round basin right here in this spot. Right in, look at that, it falls right in the center. I didn't even realize that was going to happen. So we learned two things, or a few things, in this one video, or I did anyway. Cool. So Tycho goes right there. From now on, you put Tycho right in the middle of the Great Lakes, and you should have everything should fit. Look at this. And then Mare Oriental too, right here. Boom. So you had all these spots in different areas of the moon hitting this pole spot, or when this was at the pole, or when this was the North Pole, or North America was over here, because it looks to me like it moved from this spot over to where it is now. You can see the lines on the ocean floor that look like it's moved in that direction. And South America goes in here too. South America will fit in here some way too, because it goes with it all. They all go together as one big puzzle piece, or I mean one big puzzle when you're done. And there's many configurations. There's not any one set. Look at this right here too. Oh, look at that. You can see kind of that Gulf of St. Lawrence look right there. Look. See something right there a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Especially the Tycho right there. Alright, everybody have a great night.